Hello, all of my beautiful planty people, and how are you all doing today? I feel like it's been a while. I pre-recorded a whole bunch of videos, and now it feels like it's been forever since I've talked to you. It's weird. Anyway, I was missing you guys. Even though you just saw me 2 days ago, I was missing you. Okay, so I need to jump right into this video as quick as possible because I have a lot to show you guys today. I realized that I haven't hauled anything for you in a hot minute. So, and I can't remember when the last time I showed you a new plant that I got. Not that I unboxed, but ones that I've traded and things like that. So I have quite a bit of plants on this table right here. So that's what we're doing today. It is a collective plant haul comprised of all trades, I believe. Yeah, all of these are trades with friends of mine, with subscribers of mine, with other YouTubers. So I'm really excited to show you all the stuff I got because there's lots of stuff here. And I will apologize in advance if I show you something you've already seen. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen a few of these before. But I know that the group that follows me on Instagram isn't necessarily the same group that follows me on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of putting these all out. If you've seen them already, just go, that's okay, I wanted to see it again. Anywho, so anyway, wow, that was long. For those of you who are new here, hi, hello, my name is Nikki. This is my channel, Plants, Pots, and Whatnots. I am so glad you found me and that you've chosen to spend your time with me. That is so amazing. And for those of you, gluttons for punishment, that keep on coming back for more, I appreciate you so much. I'm glad that you torture yourself twice a week just to hang out with me. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into this video. So if you wanna see a whole bunch of plants that I've hauled over the last couple of months, then stick around and let's check them out because there's lots. You stayed! Yay! Okay, so I think I lied. I think there is one plant in here that I bought, but I didn't unbox or anything like that. So Instagram has seen it, YouTube hasn't, I don't think. Anyway, so I'm just gonna start and get right into this because there's a lot of stuff on this table. Jordan's gonna be home soon. I didn't make dinner, so it looks like we're skipping the dishes tonight. Anyway, you guys don't care about my eating schedule. So let's just, I don't even know where to, honestly, there's so much on this table right now and it's gonna take me forever to put it back. But anyway, I'm gonna start with the one that I bought because I think this is the last plant that I actually purchased. I have been on a no buy because I can't. Right now I can't buy with the market how it is right now. So I've been doing so many trades, which is actually so much better, so much more rewarding. I absolutely love it. And I think I've said it before, I've met so many amazing people, so kind. And anyway, so I know I've said it before, but I encourage you guys, share plants, cut plants. It took me a really long time, like a year, to work up the lady parts to actually cut my plants. But once I did and I started sharing them with people, I honestly got addicted to it. And so now I'm just like, what else can I cut? Who can I give plants to? And it's honestly so much fun, and it makes me feel good, and it makes the people that get the plants feel good, and it's just like a whole bunch of warm and fuzzy feelings. Okay, just gonna stop. Okay, so the first plant that I got, and like I said, this is the only one that I've actually purchased, and I don't think you guys have seen this. So this is my Rhaphidophora cryptantha. I have been like soups obsessed with shingling plants lately. I do have two to show you today. This is the first one. So I bought this one from a company in Toronto. Oh my gosh, the name of them just totally left me. I will put it on the screen here. It's been a while since I got it and it left my brain. Anyway, super beautiful plant, very healthy. I've actually snipped it once because it was, I didn't have it in high enough light, so it was getting a little bit leggy. And I like my shingling plants to stay nice and compact. So I moved it into higher light and I chopped that little top part off and I put it on this little piece of wood. So he is in this little pot here with this wood. Now it looks kind of funny right now because the one side is blank, but what I'm gonna do, if you guys have been around a while or if you saw my complete Hoya collection video, I will attempt to remember to link it up here. I had a little mishap with my Hoya imbricata. It was bad. Anyway, I got it to regrow. It is actually growing. I just noticed today it is growing the cutest, tiniest new leaf. I'm talking like, I can't, it's these little, it's so cute. Anyway, so what I was thinking of doing, and you guys tell me if this is a good idea, bad idea. I don't even know, but I just thought it would be neat. But I was gonna plant it on this side and have it shingling up this side. What do you think? I think they will look kind of neat, but I don't know if like the two plants would like go together. I don't know. Tell me what you think. So anyway, that is the first plant, the Rhaphidophora cryptantha. I absolutely love it. It is so pretty. Let me get you up close without dropping it because the leaves are just so pretty. Look at that. I love the patterns on them. So a lot of people get these ones confused with the dabaya. And the markings are quite different. Here's a picture of my dabaya. It's gone crazy and it's actually attached itself to my wall now. And I think it's just gonna take off now because it's actually like gripped onto something. Here's a picture of the little roots that are actually stuck to the wall. If you ever look, if you have a sizable dabaya, like you know that the backs of these things are like the creepiest looking things ever. My daughter totally freaked out. She's like, oh my god, I can't even look at it. Anyway, but so the difference between that you can tell between the cryptantha and the dabaya is that the cryptantha or the Rhaphidophora, their leaves point upwards, whereas the dabayas kind of come downwards. So Rhaphidophora, up, dabaya, down. Okay. Anyway, so that is the first plant that I wanted to show you today. This is gonna be long already because I'm rambling because I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I'm just gonna move this over here behind me. Okay. Okay, so that's the only one I've purchased. Everything else was trades. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the two YouTuber trades that I did. So the very first YouTuber trade that I did was with John. And John is a YouTuber out of Quebec. He is so phenomenal. This is his channel. I will also link his channel down below. He is absolutely lovely. His videos are in French. From what I remember him telling me, I think he's going to start doing subtitles. But he came over here and we did the plant trade. I gave him a glorious and a melanochrysum and I traded it for the plants that I'm going to show you. And he was just so sweet. He's just so fun. Unfortunately, we couldn't spend a whole lot of time together, but he is coming back next year and we are going to hang out for a few hours, talk plants, probably shoot a video together. And so I'm really looking forward to that because he's just a super guy. So this is the first one that he gave me and I am obsessed with this plant. So this plant, you probably, I don't know if you've seen one or not. I didn't know they existed until I saw this one and I kind of lost my marbles a little bit. So this is a cross. I don't know if it has an actual name, but I believe it's a cross between Philodendron pedatum and a Philodendron black cardinal. So that's where it gets this gorgeous coloring from. And if you look at the backs of the leaves, you can kind of see where that dark, and then here's the other leaf. So pretty. And then the stems obviously are, you can tell that those came from the black cardinal. But it is just like a beautiful plant. I am obsessed with this plant. It's got a new leaf working its way out right here. This was such a special trade, especially because I had never heard of this plant or seen it before. And I just absolutely, I mean, I could talk about it for a while because I really, really like it. I really like it, but we have a lot of plants to get through. So I will stop gushing about that one. But that, if you guys know this plant or know what the name of it is, I think John told me there was a name for it. And for the life of me, I cannot recall what that was. And I know it's the black cardinal. I'm pretty sure it's the pedatum. Anyway, super gorgeous plant. Can't wait for this thing to grow. And anyway, I'll stop because literally I'll go on forever. Okay, I'm gonna set this one over here. Okay, the second plant that I traded with John was for this one. Now this one I have never seen in Canada. That doesn't mean it's not up here. And I don't think I know anybody who has one. Now it is a juvenile cutting, so it's not overly impressive right now, but it absolutely will be. So this looks hilarious, I know, is the Philodendron Compass Portuanum. I think I'm saying that right. This is a little tiny leaf that it's got. Now if you can imagine this leaf larger, that's what the leaves, here's what they look like when they're kind of in their juvenile, not baby stage. Like this is really small, but when the plant is younger, this is what the leaves look like. And then when the plant gets older, this is what the leaves look like. So I was so excited when he asked me if I had this plant. I'm like, no. And he's like, do you want one? And I'm like, yeah. So anyway, I am so excited. So I think what I might do, it's got some crazy aerial roots on here. You can see all these, like they're wild. So I think what I might do is actually wrap these and then cut it down into nodes. I think that's what I'm gonna do because there's no leaves here. And I think there should be. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, this is a beautiful plant. I am so excited to see this plant get bigger. I can't wait for those gorgeous leaves. They have this beautiful iridescence that I just can't stop staring at. Every time I see a photo of one, I'm like, anyway. I'm not even joking. It happens. So anyway, those were the two plants that I got from John. Thank you so much, again, to John for doing the trade with me. It was so lovely meeting you. And if you guys haven't already, go check out his channel. Show him some love. Even if you don't speak French, like I said, I know he is working on subtitles and I know that he is taking a dive into filming in English here soon. But he's lovely and he's got some beautiful plants. So I encourage you to go check out John's channel and tell him I said hello. Okay, so those are from John. The next plant trade I did was from another YouTuber, and her channel is called Lulu's Leaves. Here is her channel. Her name is Lucia. She is such a sweetheart. She's, I think, just a little bit older than my daughter. So it was just like, it was really weird. But anyway, she is such a sweet lady. And she's fairly new on the scene, but she is coming up quick. I think she started in like February. But she's got some amazing knowledge. She's growing a beautiful collection. And there's lots of great content over on her channel. So I will also link Lulu's channel. I just call her Lulu because I think it's adorable. I will link her channel down below. Go check her out. Tell her I said hi. But let me show you the plants that we traded. So she also was looking for a glorious. So I sent her a glorious. You can see her video. I will try to link it up here if I remember in editing Nikki worked that out. And I will link her video. Go check it out and you can see the plants that I gave her. It was an Albosingonium, not to ruin it for you, and a Philodendron glorious. And she gave me, I've got way too much on this table. Okay, the first thing I want to show you, she's got super cute stickers. There's her little stickers. Aren't they cute? I don't know if it's focusing. Adorable. Look at what she gave me. Isn't that the cutest pot? It was so sweet of her. I am loving special pots lately. If you saw my unboxing from Liam at John Street Gallery, I got a little sentimental in that one because it was just so beautiful. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. And I need to find like the perfect plant to put in this. And I haven't yet, but it needs to be perfect. So I haven't put anything in it just yet, but I love it. Love it. So pretty. Okay, so let me show you the plants. Probably should have put them closer. Oh, Nikki, be prepared. All right, I've got them in bags because the root systems are just starting, but yoink. This is the first one. So this is a philodendron snowdrift. There is the leaf. So this is a fairly young plant. They get like a mottled or splattery kind of pattern on the leaves. Now these are more immature leaves, so they're a little bit harder to see. I'm not even sure if you can see that. I can see it, but I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Is it showing? This is probably the best example. But once this plant grows, I'll insert a photo actually. The wonders of modern technology. So this is what this plant is going to look like when it gets bigger. And she had messaged me asking me if I had one, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. I don't. So this is one of the ones that I traded, and I can't wait to see this guy grow because I don't have anything that looks like this. And I'm all about getting things that don't look like other things that I have. I don't even know if that made sense. Anyway, so yeah, I am so excited about this. It's got a new little leaf growing in. If you can see that right down there, right there. See it? It's so exciting. Anyway, so that is the first plant that I got from Lucia. Okay, the second plant that I got, this is so cool. These are so neat. So this is a philodendron rugosum, and they have like these really cool textured leaves. They feel like thick leather or rubber, or like a cross between the two. Let me try to get you up close. See if you can see that texture. Hopefully the camera is picking that up. But they're so cool. Isn't it neat? I love the texture of the leaves, and they're so different. They grow in like a more kind of like fat heart-shaped look. Here's a mature version or what that looks like so that you can see that. I like to kind of give you a comparison so you can see what these look like of mine and what they will look like. I think you guys like that. Anyway, so those were the two plants that I got from Lucia. I absolutely love them. I'm so excited to see them grow. It was so amazing meeting her. Unfortunately, with her as well, we weren't able to hang out for too long. She had a busy day that day. She actually drove a couple hours to get here. So we didn't want to hang out too long, but we are working probably in the next couple months or so to plan a day where she comes here and we, you know, shoot a couple videos and do a little collab and that kind of thing. So I'm super excited for that because she is so sweet. So again, if you haven't checked her out already, please go check out Lucia at Lulu's Leaves. Like I said, she's got all kinds of great content, especially if you like plant shop tours and nursery tours. She's got all kinds of those, and they're much better than mine. Mine suck, I will tell you that right now. Mind you, I haven't done a whole lot of them, so maybe if I did, I don't know. Anyways, go check out Lulu. She's adorable, and she's got some really nice plants. Okay, the next plant trade that I did was from this lovely lady here locally. She had actually reached out to me when I had posted a couple of these super cute little white princess philodendrons that I had split from the mother plant, and apparently she had been looking for them forever. And so she asked if I wanted to do a trade. I said sure. And so this was the plant that I traded for her. So it is a variegated burl marks. There are 4 leaves. There's a tiny little guy there. Such a cute plant. I love these plants. I have a green burl marks, and it grows so fast, and it looks like the variegated version isn't going to be an exception. they just have this wild, crazy growth pattern. They just kind of grow multiple ways all over the place. So I'm really excited. It's doing really well. I've had it for probably about a month now, and it's doing great. It's growing a couple new little leaves here, so I'm excited to see those come out. The variegation on the newest one seems to be pretty good, so I'm really excited to have that. She was so super sweet. And then on the other side is another Burl Marks variegata that I got from a subscriber up where I used to live, back from kind of like my hometown area. And so when we had planned this trade for quite a while, and so when I went to visit my parents last weekend, we were finally able to meet up and do the trade. So it's this little teeny one in here. It is the cutest thing ever. These tiny little, oh, you can't even see that. Look at the leaves. They are so cute. And the variegation is amazing. You can see it through there. It's got a new leaf it's working on right here, and it looks like it's gonna be like all yellow. I don't even know if, can you guys even see that? I hope so. Anyway, it is so adorable. So I kind of just put them both in this pot, although I'm kind of second guessing it because it looks a little bit weird. But hey, it is what it is. Once this one gets a little bigger, I'll probably put it in its own pot, or maybe I'll just put, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyways, so super awesome. Now, so this one I got from, I think her name is Kalina? It's either Kelly. I'm gonna go by Kelly because it's just easier for my brain. Now, she also gave me this other plant, and so she knew that I was getting into shingling plants, and I'd just taken affinity to them as of lately. So she said that she had this one. You don't see this plant. Like, you just don't. It's an undescribed. It's like a philodendron sp. I don't know. Okay, so here is the listing for where she purchased this. I've only seen this one that she sent me, and I think Chloe at You Grow Glen Coco had this. I don't know when, it was a while back. But it is a philodendron. Oh, I just poured water all over myself. So it's kind of hard to tell from this little cutting. I'm just gonna take it right out of here because it's gonna be easier. Oh, you're attached in there. Okay. Oh, all right. She grew roots quick. Okay, so this is the little cutting. It is a shingling philodendron. And you can see on this leaf that peachy iridescence. So all of the leaves will have that peachy kind of look to them. It's so pretty. It's very shiny. It's kind of got that soderoy sort of thing going on. But this will shingle. It will climb and whatever. So I'm really so excited to have this in my collection. I will definitely keep you guys updated on the growth of this, and she was just so sweet to give it to me. I wasn't expecting it. She said that she knows I can get this to grow and look beautiful, which I think is so sweet, and I will try not to let you down. I will do my bestesses. But it's doing well so far. I haven't killed it. Yay! So it is just sitting in one of my little spag bags in my greenhouse with nice high humidity until she gets some substantial roots so that she can be potted up. But thank you so much, Kelly, because both of these plants are absolutely beautiful, and you are absolutely sweet. She's honestly so sweet. We met, and then it was one of those times where you meet somebody and you feel like you can talk forever, but you don't have the time to talk forever. Like, I feel like Kelly and I totally could have just hung out like all day. But I was visiting my parents, and she had to get back to family and, you know, that kind of stuff. But we're definitely going to meet up again for like drinks or something. Okay, so that's those two. There's water. Hot mess, guys. I'm a Charlie Foxtrot up in here right now. So the next plant, where did I put it? Okay, are you guys ready for cuteness overload? Because I have a few cute plants to show you. So if you like tiny cute plants, the next couple plants are for you. So, an Instagram friend that I've been Instagram friends with for a while now, but we've never really done a trade. She was also looking for a white princess, and I happen to have one left, and she asked me if I would part with it. And for Jen, of course, I would. So one of the plants, we ended up trading 2 plants. I can't remember what the other one I gave her was for the life of me. Anyway, we ended up trading, was it 2 plants? I don't even know. My brain is gone. It's done. Oh, yeah, we ended up trading 2 plants. I'll be okay, guys. So the first one that she gave me was this adorable Anthurium papillanum. What is it? Anyway, look, it's so stinking cute. How adorable is that? It's so cute. It's so cute. But here's a picture of this plant when it gets bigger. It is absolutely stunning, and I am so excited to see this guy grow. But I love it just how it is right now. It is just the cutest thing. It is teeny tiny. It's Paula sized. Paula likes really tiny plants, so I showed her this today when she came over, and she was like, oh, it's so cute. I think Paula would have all teeny tiny plants if she could. She just loves them. Anyways, so that was the first one that Jen gave me, this tiny little Anthurium papillanum. It's an Anthurium, which was so cute. So the other one that she gave me, I've been looking for a cutting of this plant forever. I think it's so stinking pretty, and she said she had some like a while back, but we just never kind of like met up. So when we traded these plants, I got them home, and then this little plant was down on the inside, and I totally forgot. So I repotted it into this cute little pot, and it grows like crazy. So this is a Callista repens, and it is so beautiful. Look at that. Is that not the most adorable and beautiful thing you've ever seen? It's so pretty. It has these like purple backs. Oh, can we all just go, aww? I just love it. Fungus gnat. Anyway, I love this plant. It grows so fast. Like, Jen, if you're watching this video, like, it was super tiny when she gave it to me, and now it's this big full plant. Anyway, so that was the one that she ended up just throwing in. Okay, this is the other plant. Now, this leaf doesn't look the best because, and it's totally my fault. It's not Jen's fault. But the plant's super healthy. It's growing a new leaf. And this is the Philodendron Majestic, which is a Varicosum Soderoy cross. And it is beautiful. Not that you can tell from its leaf, but let me get you up close. I know, it looks, you're gonna have to trust me. Here's a picture of what this plant looks like when it gets a little bigger. It's so beautiful. I mean, a Soderoy and a Varicosum. Whoever mixed those two, like, good job. They're so pretty. And he's got a new little guy growing in right there at the bottom. So I'm not worried about this. It seems to be doing quite well, and it's giving me new growth, so I can't complain, and I'm so happy to have this. So these, I mean, what a great trade, and Jen is just super lovely and wonderful, and I just love her to bits. So anyway, those are the 2 plants that I got from Jen, who is an Instagram friend of mine. So let's move on. I think we are into the plants that I got today from my plant fairy godmother, my planty bestie Paula, and we did a huge trade today. I think we traded like 5 or 6 plants each. I think about 5 or 6 anyway, and she gave me some really cool stuff. So wait till you see. I'll start from like the most like cool but whatever. But I really wanted, so they're not cool whatever to me, but and then I'll work up to like the really, really cool stuff. Again, it's all cool to me anyways. So I posted a little while back that I really wanted one of these. You guys know that I love my trailing plants, so my pothos and my trailing philodendrons, I love them. But there was this one that I wanted to get my hands on, and it was the Philodendron Rio. I think it's also called a silver stripe. No, I don't know. Whatever. So she had one, and she's like, I'm not like super in love with it. I'll give you some. It's not a big deal. Anyway, so this is it here. It kind of looks similar to the Brazil, but it has a really creamy variegation. And the stripe typically is right down the center, whereas like a Brazil tends to get a little chunky, I want to say. Absolutely beautiful plant. I've been looking for one forever. I was never able to find one, and of course, as always, Paula comes through for me and gets me this beautiful little plant, and it's so cute. So I can't wait to grow this guy and cut him and repot him and get this big full plant, because I have this ginormous Brazil in my bedroom, and it would be so awesome to have one hanging on either side of our bed. So anyway, that is the first plant that I got from Paula. So that is the Philodendron Rio, or silver, not silver stripe. What is the term for that? I don't know. Anyway, it's this one. Okay, so that's the first one. Let me set her over here. The second one is one that I wanted forever, but I have never, ever seen one. Same thing with that one. I haven't been able to get my hands on it. I know I've seen some people have these big, beautiful, full plants of these, and I wanted one. So I had thrown it out to the Instagram universe that I was looking for one, and Paula again was like I have one of those. I can just give you a cutting. And I was like, oh my gosh, of course you do. So that is the Scindapsus jade, or the jade Scindapsus, and these leaves are just beautiful. They're this deep green, and they have this really soft texture. I don't know. Anyways, so she gave me a couple cuttings. I'll probably cut these into nodes and grow them. Now this plant does grow a little bit more slowly than the regular Scindapsus that we probably all have. The Silverian, the Argyrius, the Exotica. These are a little bit more slow growing, but I'm okay with that because it's really pretty, and I am so happy to have it. So that is the Jade Scindapsus. Okay, let's keep going. Cool. Let me show you this one. So this is one that everybody seems to have, but I just never had it. It wasn't like one that I was actively seeking out, but this is the first time that I've really seen one in person. And Paula messaged me and she's like, do you want a cutting of this? And I was like, yeah, for sure. So she brought it, and it's so friggin' pretty in person. So this is the Philodendron Silver Sword. Look at the color. I'm hoping it's coming across. It is so beautiful. So it's got this like bluey, silvery tone to the leaves. So this is just a cutting. She just cut this guy today, and so I'm gonna go ahead and probably throw that in some spag moss and in a bag and just let her grow some roots. But it is so pretty. Honestly, the pictures and video I've seen of this plant don't really do it any justice, and I'm kind of glad that she brought it to me. It's so pretty. So that is the third plant from Paula, the Philodendron Silver Sword. It's so pretty. What was I thinking? Love it. Okay, sorry. Okay, the next one is a Hoya. There's two Hoyas. This is the first one. She was on her way here and she's like, hey, do you have this Hoya? And I was like, hey, no. And I couldn't for the life of me remember what this one looked like. So I got on Google, as we do, and I looked it up and I was like, oh, I don't have that. Like, I knew I didn't have it. Oh, sorry, let me just show you. So this is a Hoya elliptica. The leaves are so pretty. So these ones are fairly small. This is what it looks like when they get a little bit bigger. I love veins on Hoyas. I do. This is not news. So there's actually like 3 cuttings in here, and they're all rooted, I believe. Oh, that one's not rooted. But the other 2 are. And it is so beautiful. I am so excited to have this, and I'm so excited that she offered to bring this one as well. I guess she got this big pot and it had all these dangly tendrils, and she just chopped a bunch of them. And so yeah, I got some. I love my Paula. Anyways, such a pretty plant, and I'm really excited to see this, you know, get growing in this pot, and the leaves are okay. Anyway, so that is again the Hoya elliptica. Such a pretty Hoya. Okay. I don't know. We're getting exciting, folks. Okay, so this plant is one that I've wanted for a while, but they're really hard to find around here. And it's just a tiny cutting, but it's got a new leaf on the way. And that is the philodendron soderoy. So again, it is a little small. A little bit of yellowing there on the leaf, but I'm not overly worried about that. The plant itself looks good. This new leaf coming in, it just needs to grow. This is the only little root that it has. This teeny tiny little guy. It's super cute. But I will throw this in some spag moss in my magic greenhouse, because honestly that's what this thing is. And this will be a gorgeous plant in no time. I love these. Here's what they look like when they get a little bigger. The silver on these plants is absolutely stunning. So it's really cool that I got the soderoy now. I've got the soderoy varicosum cross, and I am so spoiled. So amazing. Anyways, so that is the philodendron soderoy. I have 2 more plants to go, and I will let you guys go. I know this video is going to be so long. Okay. Yeah, I think I have 2 left. 2 left. This plant was on my wish list from 2019. It is a Hoya. This Hoya has gotten increasingly hard to get a hold of, and if you do get a hold of it, it's ridiculously expensive. So Paula brought me 2 cuttings of this, and it is the Hoya Hescheliana. I think I said that right. Did I get it, Paula? Variegata. So let me show you. Look at those. Isn't that beautiful? These tiny little leaves with the green margins. And when these are sun stressed, they blush up this bright pink. Here's a photo of what they look like. They're so pretty. Anyway, so I've wanted this plant for a while, and I now have 2 little cuttings of it, and I am so excited. So once these guys get rooted up really well, I am going to get it under some light, and I am going to sun stress it, and I will definitely show you what that looks like when it happens, because it's so beautiful. Okay, are you ready for the last plant? So this last plant is one that is like impossible to get up here. It's hard to get down in the States. This guy is really tiny, but that's okay, because it won't be for long. Like, it's really tiny. This is a Burl Marks Fantasy. Look. Now, I'm not sure if what that leaf actually looks like is coming off on the camera, but if you've seen one of these in person, the leaves are like this beautiful kind of like shiny iridescent-y color, and it kind of looks like, I want to say lightning, but not really. They're just an absolutely stunning plant. So here's a photo of what they look like when they get a little bit more mature. So beautiful. It's got a new little leaf coming in here, and then one right on its heels. And I am so excited to see this guy get bigger. So thank you so much, Paula, for all the plants. You are my plant fairy godmother and I love you to bits. So that was basically the haul. I think I have showed you guys everything that I have got in the last couple months. If you guys know of something that I've got that I may have missed, by all means throw it down in the comments, smack me around. Hey Nikki, you forgot whatever it was. But I have some work cut out for me because I just got all these ones from Paula and they all need a little home until they grow. So yeah, that's it. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for liking, watching, commenting, and subscribing. If you have not already, please consider subscribing. It is a huge help to me. We are almost at 5K. I have some things in the works for my turning 5K subscriber video. I don't even know what I just said. So I'm really excited about that. And if you can maybe hit that subscribe button and get me there a little bit sooner, that would be amazing. So I will let you guys go. Remember that I love you all to bitty bits, and also have a great day, night, week, month, and year, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah! Right? So close. I did okay for the rest of the video.